Try not being locked up and still not being able to call yourself fucking free. Now she's crossed the line. That's crossing the fucking line. She's trying to get a free house. She's trying to apply for another house. Are you fucking kidding me? Dude, I tried to save my own house. It was already mine. My mother died in that house. I wanted to die in that house as well. 4 donations. Her GoFundMe is already just fucking skyrocketed. She puts out a baby registry and a wedding registry, and everybody just buy it out. Nobody cares about the people that actually need the fucking help. No. Let's just help the people that don't need it. The shit with Jeffree Star and the fucking TikTok. He doesn't care about the money and the donations. It's not the money he's after. It's the number. He just wants the clout. He wants the number of it all. He wants to be the highest ranking viewed person on fucking TikTok. He is queen. Fucking what? I don't even want to talk about Gypsy though. I'm sick of talking about the little bitch. I'm done. I'm sick of her. I'm fucking sick of her. She gets everything she fucking wants. And for why? $68. That's all I was worth. When I was trying to save my home, I was only worth $68. You in there? It says, if I lose my home, if I lose my house, I lose my pets and family. Look how much it gained. Do you see that there? You see that right there? That's all I'm fucking worth. And to hear people talking, oh, I discovered my worth. I know my worth. I don't need to have a job. I know my worth. It's like, who the fuck made these people so goddamn special? The fuck? Look, no shit. Look, there was 4 donations. 2 of them was the same person. They felt so bad for me. They did it twice. Oh, that was so sweet of you. 3 people. 3 people. 3. I have 2 members now on my channel. I'm blown away. I can't believe I got another one. Holy shit, Snow, we're not alone. I've been trying for years, you guys. Y'all just don't understand how fucking hard it is to watch other channels blow up overnight. It's so stressful. I started my channel for the good. I didn't start my channel for grossness or weirdness or hate. No. I was trying to bring more wholesome to the platform. Some well-needed, wholesome content. Something that's just wholesome. That's what the squirrels were to me. They were my emotional support animals. I miss them so much. They're now officially gone. Court was yesterday. I'm fucking doomed. I just realized that I had that fan on. Damn it. Great. Now the neighbors are vacuuming. Anyway, shoot down right there. Okay. I want people to look into the frauditors and the sausage and the Moors and shit, because I'm trying to warn people. All right? Those people, they're bad guys. They're not nice. They're not good people, and they're not friendly. They're just not good people. Okay? And I've been trying to warn the world about them for years now. Even before Chili came into the picture, I've been trying to warn people about them. Yeah. And if you're someone who cares to hear whatever else I might be bitching about, click on the subscribe button. Hang around. Stay tuned. Be a squirrely neighbor. Even though I ain't got the squirrels anymore, I still got my toys. And I've got old footage. Oh! Yeah, I've got lots of that. But if there's other things that need to be discussed, I don't have time to deal with the stuff that I've got on the back burner. Because, like, the shit going on with Gypsy Rose right now, it's pretty huge. Okay? And some people, they want to talk about her because they want that clout brought to their channel. Okay? Now, yeah, that's what we're in it for. Everybody wants that clout brought to their channel. But I also have more reason, okay? I actually grew up with the type of past that if anyone would have been justified in committing such an act, it probably would have been me and my brothers. And my dad, too, he offed his fiancée and landed himself in prison, okay? Yeah, and they let him out early due to some imaginary good behavior that he's never displayed before. Yeah. And there's not a doubt in my mind that if they wouldn't have let him out, and if he was still in there, he would still be alive today. Okay. The day I found my dad dead because he drank himself to death, I haven't touched a drop of booze ever since. That's a fucking scar, okay? When I come walking in the door and I was still in shock, one of my other brothers, he looked at me. He's got a different dad. He said, I told him, I said, I think I'm scarred for life when I came back home. And he said, you don't look very scarred. I was still in shock. I mean, he was so cold and gray and stiff, and his wallet that was still chained to his belt loop was all sprawled across the floor and his stuff. They picked his neighbors were robbing him. Yeah. And the judge said it was the second time that they have found that man in a trailer where somebody had died. And he's over there raiding the fridge and cleaning them out. Took my dad's phone and bike and just, oh my gosh. He tried to stop me from calling the cops. Yeah, we had to fucking run off. Yeah. I called my older brother and my husband called the cops. Damn right we did. You fucking good. Damn right we did. But yeah, I haven't touched a single drop of booze ever since. And I've never smoked crack. I've never messed with meth. I used to snort shit. Used to. Okay? It was painkillers and coke. That was my thing. Painkillers and yay. That was what I did. And it still affects me today. Yeah, even though it's been a decade since I've stopped doing such things. That is what, the stupid hair, that is why I keep trying to warn the viewers not to mess with this shit. I mean, I hear it in my voice sometimes. It makes a weird sound. I hate it. I hate so much about myself. I mean, it's messed me up even worse than I'd like to admit. Pull it back, Leland. Pull it back. I don't have time for tears. I want to make sure the rest of the world isn't gonna fucking do what I did. The shit I heard going on in the background of the Jeffree Star live stream. And I'm telling you guys, the shit Jeffree Star puts out and the curiosity it's going to put on the children of the world, it does sadden me. It does, because I know those children are going to grow up to have a mind like this. They could be creating more me's, or not a mind, not the children they're affecting that's going to grow up to be messed up. No. It's going to be their younger siblings that are going to suffer. they're the ones my heart breaks for. Because that was me. That's the level I was at in my family, okay? I was the nothing. I was the punching bag, the scapegoat, the black sheep, the middle child, the one fucking daughter that should have been Daddy's little girl. But no. Dad wanted sons because they knew once I got married, my name would change and my children wouldn't take on the family name. So I was pointless. My nose keeps watering. And I can't put up with it anymore, you guys. I need to cut my bangs. I'm trying my hardest not to cry. My eyes are and they're wanting to tear up, but I'm trying to suck it in because I'm so angry about the fucking the shit that's going on in the world. It scares me. And the subscribe button. Oh my God. I think the subscribe button makes me angry more than sad. Yeah, the thing that saddens me is like, you know, Gypsy Rose's fucking wedding registry, the baby registry.
A few moments later.
Yeah, Gypsy just can't stop with that fraud. She just can't stop. She's trying to get that house back. The house her mom died in. But she took her mom out in that house. And she's trying to get it for free. I tried to save a house that was already mine. My mom died in the house I was living in. But of course, it was cancer that took my mom out. Her mom, Gypsy's mom, had cancer too, but she couldn't wait for the cancer to do its job. No. She had to take her out now so that her mom could get all the fraud put on her and Gypsy gets away with it all just scot-free. You know? Hey, kitty, that is not a dangly toy. It is a cord. What do you do with these beasts? No, here. Let me just add this right quick, okay? Because this is the kind of person I am. I'm going to read to you what I wrote when I made my GoFundMe, okay? My GoFundMe that went nowhere, okay? I was trying to save my home, too. But I wasn't trying to, you know, scam some other thing. And she's telling Habitat for Humanity, of all places, trying to tell them that she's a single mom. Here she's got 2 mans. And she's going trying to say she's single. Okay? She's still married. And the rumor has it she's already engaged to the other one. So what is this planning to be a single mom shit? And I think she's hiding on a smaller platform because she probably did use fake sonogram there in the beginning. She might have got pregnant there in life, unless she's hiding because she's not pregnant at all. And she just knows people that are attached to one of those communes that has kids that accidentally get knocked up and they need to pawn one of them off and then she's just going to buy one of them. I'm telling you, world, they exist. They're real. There's people, there's families and whole communities out there in the world that is like that. I'm serious. Okay, let me read to you what I wrote. Okay, this was years ago. Okay, when I was trying to say this, says right there. It says four donations. Four. This is what I typed. Hello there. My name is Leland. I'm generally a happy person, and I've currently been sharing the only thing that brings me any real joy these days. To others who might need a little fluffy distraction in their life, I'm someone who likes to try to carry a happy face, but all life ever seems to throw at me is problems. Due to the fact that we lost our mom to cancer, my other siblings want to sell the house and split the money. But I'm the one that's living here. And I'm the one that got cheated out of the inheritance money and tricked into paying for the funeral. My siblings have been trying to destroy me for my entire life. One of them even victimized me nightly all through elementary school, to the point where I wound up falling victim to all the stereotypical setbacks and traps. Wait, the damn cat. I wound up falling victim to all the stereotypical traps and setbacks. The nightmares never stop. He even wound up on the list later in life due to the fact of his multiple offenses. I don't want him to keep winning. I was not his only victim. I don't want him to keep winning, as I do nothing but lose. I've worked really hard to try to be this better person, but it seems like everything I always do always seems to be for nothing. Nothing ever gets better for me. Walking in to find my dad dead 8 years ago scared me so bad it made me never touch another drop of booze ever since that was what killed him. So I've kind of been on a quest to get others to learn from my mistakes the way I learned from his, and other numerous friends and relatives who are no longer with us. So I share my warnings, and I try to help adding a little wholesome to the platform of YouTube by feeding the squirrels, pigeons, raccoons, skunks, stray cats, and possums around this area. Those skunks keep the rats away. I feel like if I lose my home, I would lose my channel and all the garden and in the neighborhood. All the gardens will end up being in big trouble. I even went as far as to get the city to cut out the chunk of sidewalk where my parents wrote their names in the wet cement back in 1983. I got it out by one of the trees like it's a headstone for them. I know their spirits are still here too. Whether people want to believe in that sort of thing or not, they're still here. I know it. The judge said that if one of us could buy the others out, we'd get to keep the house, but I ain't got no money. And therein lies the problem. No matter how much I try to better myself, even if it's for the benefit of others, since I let my past get the better of me, I'm just destined to fail. Miracles don't seem to happen for people like me. The victimizing monsters always seem to win. Even though he got inheritance money, it ain't my fault that he was in prison at the time and it wound up going to commissary. That ain't my fault. Unlike both my brothers and our dad, I've never been to prison. Why should I be being punished? Why should I be the one that has to keep losing? It doesn't make any sense to me. And is the world really that cold? Are the scamming, grifting step-siblings that made me have to sleep outside so Mom could give them my bed really the winners in all this? None of my 4 brothers or any of my 4 sisters are on my side. I don't know what I'm going to do. I've been rocking back and forth for the past year. I've put myself through therapy, and I've even got myself on antidepressants due to all the stress. But since my daughter is no longer a child, we've now lost our health insurance too, and I can't ever seem to win. The squirrels help distract me from my nightmares and my woes and worries, and I need them in my life. Losing my home means that I lose my emotional support animals, and I'm afraid of the stress I'll endure after I lose even more. I'm not very good at asking for help, since any time I've ever tried in the past, it's always been questioned back with the, what are you going to do for me? People can be so foul. Please help if you can. GoFundMe has already deleted my very real cries for help. Twice now, due to the fact that people just seem to ignore me while rushing to donate to the ones who are faking their symptoms. It makes me sick. Please help someone who's real. Please help me. I'm in such need right now, and I really don't have anyone else that I could turn to for help. I've always been the black sheep of the family. Not to mention the fact that this house is the only glue that holds our family together. Without this house, none of us will know where each other are, and we'll have no reason to ever talk to each other anymore. If I lose a house, I lose everything. Four people. Four. What? Three people. Two of them were the same. 3 people. Oh, there was a couple more that went straight to the Cash App. But it was a couple. And I don't understand how the world picks and chooses which ones get to succeed and just which ones are only there for others to learn from. Why do I have to get this shitty card? Why am I always the one that they use to set the example? I don't understand it. The day I lost faith in the justice system was when the judge said, when I went to school, because I was in house arrest and CPR probation, and I went to school, and my mom said, well, it's so close to the end of the year, they won't care if you're not there, you're on house arrest, just stay home. I went to school. Come third hour, and she's standing in the office with a couple cops. They had somebody come bring me to the office, pull me out of class. I kept telling them, check the fucking attendance. I've been here all morning. They wouldn't. They just listened to her. And then my public defender in court, he says, Mom says lock her up. Lock her up. Tidy once mentioned something. Her mom gave her, a quote to live by in life. Maybe you're the asshole kind of quote. You know the quote. Maybe it's me, quote. My mom told me don't ever expect anything from anyone, because it only ever leads to disappointment. And it only ever always has. I've turned into somebody who I try to hope for the best. I do. I hope for the best. Damn it, I'm going to prepare for the worst as well. Because I know with my luck, the worst is probably going to be what's going to happen. I can't trust my friends. Now, they feel bad about this. I can't trust my friends to borrow money from me, because something's going to happen where they're unable to pay me back. Because that's my luck. So I don't... I try not to take risks anymore, And I try to stop the world from taking risks, showing people on YouTube what happens if you're so foolish. Whether it's mistakes of mine, my parents, or idiots I find across YouTube, like that fucking Sarah Gilbert bitch. These people, how are they killing their moms? I couldn't imagine. I couldn't lay a finger on my fucking mom. She's hurt me too. She's hurt me bad. It was fucking bad, you guys. I got to grow up in hand-me-downs. Yeah. Gypsy Rose already grew up in Disney. How come she's still going to fucking Disney? She don't want just any house back either. She wants her old house. She wants the old murder house. She wants the house that has the little emblem on it. Well, I think they took it down, but I'm sure she'd put it back. The little emblem that she got branded on her forearm, it was on that house, and it was on the mailbox. The mail where she sent the weapon. Yeah, that's branded on her arm, right there with the lifeline, and, the lifeline that turns to the flat line. Yeah, that thing. The thing that's got the 13 dots on it. Yeah, that. I called my house my home for 43 fucking years, and I still had to lose it. What am I doing wrong, you guys? Is it because I'm trying to open people's eyes and show them something new? You know, like showing people about the frauditors in the world? Knowing about the frauditors is important. Knowing about the Sovsits and the Moors is important. Those Sovsits and Moors are all over the place. They're not just here in America. Though this is, this is where they take all their advice from. Do you guys know that Swoop creator has 2 fucking channels? I'm not even allowed to have 1. But there's people out there that can have 2. People that already have a successful channel, they can have another channel, even if it's exactly the fucking same. My 2 channels are different. My other channels are it's just the Squirrels. But it's only got 6 subscribers. And those are because those have never changed. People don't care about the wholesome. My husband thinks I need to stop giving my opinions so much and just share the animals. I got news for you. When my channel was just the animals, nobody was watching. Nobody was watching them. YouTube wasn't even letting the sad people out in the YouTube world know that those happy little squirrels existed. They wouldn't even let them know. The dodo get millions of views within an hour. And my squirrels, you look back, some of them still only got 20 or less. You'd be surprised if I had any likes on them at all. It's ludicrous. And I spend so much time with my videos. I put so much work into them. I've spent so much money on fucking peanuts. And I see people with channels where they're just sitting there and people are hitting their buttons and they're eating it up. But I don't understand it. And me having another member on my channel blows me away. I am so grateful. I am so touched that there was another person that clicked the join button. It's just been me and Snow for so long. And I really hope you rejoin Snow. I really hope you click the button and stick around. Like I said, I have not benefited anything yet. And I'm trying to wait patiently. I'm sad. I had another creator tell me that when I stop watching the count is when it'll grow. But that doesn't work either. Trying to manifest a higher number doesn't work. And changing content up, it doesn't work. I don't understand. Hey, Mama Kitty. Hey, Mama. Do you know what YouTube is? Aw. I know. I love YouTube. Hey, Mama. Do you know you guys are on YouTube with me? Yeah, she don't care. I do, though. And the viewers, I think some of them might actually care. And that's I'm afraid. I'm afraid of showing appreciation because every time I do, I get let down. But few people have clicked that subscribe button. I'm quite impressed. So is Mama Kitty, though she won't admit it. But I'm blown away. I got more than 2 subs. Yeah, at once. Yeah. 2 subs in one day is like, it's almost unheard of. Okay? So, yeah, but I'm used to, like, if I go up a couple subs a week, or maybe like, it was a couple of subs a month. But, yeah, I know. I'm appreciative. I'm impressed that there's people out there willing to learn something new. I don't have much more to be appreciative. My life has not changed any for me. Okay, if things are changing for y'all, that's great. That's what I'm here for. Okay, but I am letting you know. As long as I haven't reached that $100 threshold yet, YouTube isn't doing nothing for me. So, I'm doing everything for you guys, okay? Nothing's being done for me yet until I reach that goal. Mama is balancing on my one arm. Oh, there she goes. Okay, there she goes. She's getting fat and she's getting heavier. I need some makeup on. My eyes feel bald. I don't like it. I don't know what they're doing out there, but it's noisy. I'm here to tell people about the aftermath. I'm terrified that I'll flatten my face because I'll fall asleep on the keyboard and it'll keep smushing in. It'll keep going. Those curls, like a nose should not curl. It's scary. I don't want to creep around me. There's all kinds of videos, but I don't know. They might be hard to find. They exist. Leave it at that. They already exist. Oh, but please don't judge me by it. Please don't unsubscribe and leave me because I have a past. I mean, everybody has a past. I'm trying to hope for a better future. It doesn't seem like it's in the cards for me. And, I mean, do I really need to be bummed out all my life? Squirrely Brigade from the past. The Squirrely Brigade from the past. What's up there, Squirrel? I miss you guys. Hey, how's your day, Squirrel? I'm packing, getting ready to move. It's right here. There you go. Do you guys know you won't be in my future videos? I mean, well, you will, but it'll be old footage. You think you want this one? At least I won't have to dig that up out the ground when it's frozen. It's like a headstone for my parents. Neither of them are still with us. Yep, it says both of their names, and it says 1983. Well, it's just the 83. And here's the 8, and here is the 3. Oh, well, hello there, Squirrel. Hey, Squirrel. How are you doing today? Happy April Fool's Day. Been real. And we out.